Yo, what it do? We go by the name of Versatile Blenders and we got something special for you. But listen. What
We'd like you to tune into the Piano Kapital with DJ Mojelo on your UK Top Black Station.
Tune in to an exclusive interview tonight at 10 p.m. with the Versatile Blenders. We're going to be interviewed on...
Okay, super excited for this one. 10 o'clock tonight.
A big shout out goes out to Alpha Cat. A big shout out goes out to our previous guest on the show, Miss Pemmy. She's also on this song. Yeah, man. And shout out to all my gang. Yeah.
You came real proper. Big things, monster. What up, ma? Checking my whopper. Talking about she want me to knock her. And block her. Hit it 2 times, boxer. She ain't got no popper. Like my niggas on the block with the chopper. Soldier. Don't get no closer. You wanna get older? I would not gamble, poker. Hangover. She needs a makeover. Take over. Your girlfriend wants to stay closer.
Nang talagat, closer. I kiss style like Fokker. Yeah, pull up in a beam. Too much, too clean, I'm taller. Aye, don't foster. Serious in daughter. A big time player. Crib too big and ganja. I went flexer. Yeah, Tina said gym. Yeah, too hot like a heater. My neck done froze like winter. Don't bet it on. Liquor, yeah, Shay's on the picture. MJ on the shit, thriller. Funny vibes every night. Answer, nang talagat. Costa, yeah, I kiss style like Fokker. Pull up in a beam. Too much, too clean and taller. Aye, don't foster. Serious in daughter. Yeah, a big time player. A crib too big and ganja. I went flexer, yeah. Tina said gym, yeah. Too hot like a heater. My neck done froze like winter. Don't bet it on. Liquor, yeah. Shay's on the picture. MJ on the shit, thriller. Funny vibes every night.
Bare I forget. Kakupela diverse. To the full sector. Otama yaka jet. Lebana baba dance. Oh yes, my baby's a oh yes. Oh yes, my baby's a oh yes. Before we check over dump in the yon. I don't make a dive. Bare I forget. Kakupela diverse. To the full sector. Otama yaka jet. Lebana baba dance. Oh yes, my baby's a oh yes. Oh yes, my baby's a oh yes. Before we check over dump in the yon. I don't make a dive.
She wanna sip mimosa. Want to get a little bit closer. Want to drop down a little lower. And want to drive my Range Rover. Bipolar, I can barely control her. Lucky like 4-leaf clover. So flexible like in Polder. Yeah, composure. That's my guy Costa. Yeah, high roller. Diamonds all on my shoulder. Shine bright, hold up. Bring light, solar. I'll fight for ya. Good night, closer.
Nang talagat, coaster. I kiss style like Fokker. Yeah, pull up in a beam. Too much, too clean, I'm taller.
Yeah, man, in no time we'll be going straight into the interview. My studio producer is currently linking the Versatile Blenders, and yeah, as soon as we have them, we'll be going into the interview. Yeah, man, a big shout out to Angelo. You know, here, these are the members of the group: Angelo, Chino, Katiso, Mini, Ratanang, Zina, and Giard. Yeah, man, a great combination, great dancers really that form this collective, the Versatile Blenders. Right after this, we'll be going straight into the interview. A big shout out to Andrew. He's also tuning in from the BCR management. Yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in, Andrew. Another big shout out goes out to Jan Prayag. Yeah, man. Roho is also tuning in. Hey, Roho. I hope you're good tonight.
MJ on the shit, thriller, funny vibes every night, answer.
Your kind of music, all day, all night. Right on your one and only station, Black Culture Radio.
We are Black Culture Radio. We are Black Culture Radio. We are Black Culture Radio.
Who's my favorite Piano DJ? Wow, ain't that obvious? It's DJ Mojelo, of course.
We are Black Culture Radio. We are Black Culture Radio.
BCR.
Yo, DJ Mojelo, yo, keep playing those man swabs, man. We love our song, enjoying that a piano song. Shout out to South Africa.
Yes, in no moment we'll be talking to the Versatile Blenders. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, loves.
Yeah. How you doing, fam?
We good. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. It's such a blessing to have the Versatile Blenders with us tonight. Welcome to Black Culture Radio and welcome to the Piano Capital.
Yes, sir. We are in the house.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Oh, gosh. I hope you guys been listening. I hope you guys been listening in. I just played the song, by Costa Teach, the Big Flexa remix. Yeah. Before we talk about the song, let me first ask you guys, how did you guys get the name Versatile Blenders? Because, versatility is a mixture already, and the blending is like you guys are doing it or chopping it up. Tell me about the name.
So, how we got our name was actually from a TV show we did, where we had to come up with team names in that TV show. And surprisingly, the guy that gave us the name was the first to go out. Shout out to Zane.
Oh, Zane.
But thank you. We continued that legacy, how it came about. We all saw that we were different styles within the team. So, yeah, we just continued it from that show.
I really love that. Shout out to Zane. And I hope you guys are still in good blood with Zane, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. And it's so nice to actually hear that, there's ladies in the group. This is so lovely to have females also representing that feminine energy. Who am I talking to now? Who's the ladies in the group? Is Mini?
The ladies in the group is Katiso and Zena.
Oh, hey, Katiso and Zena. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys are in the crew. Now you guys could maybe come closer to the device a bit so I can hear everybody nicely. I love the fact that I will be talking to I can hear you guys clearly. Now you guys tell me, in South Africa, dance is a huge part of our culture, right? Why do you think that is? Why do you think, South Africans love dancing so much? Because it's one of the identities that we have even across the world. We are known as people who really love to dance.
Yes. No, in South Africa, dance is big. Like, even for, like, you could say from the Kasi days, like, it's literally just something you do to escape,
Okay.
Like, it's something that's inside of you. It's not even like with external purpose. It's just something that brings you joy and helps you like get out of whatever you're going through. It's something you can use as a tool to like get you going, get motivation, So I think it's just a passion thing, and I think it runs throughout the whole of South Africa, and it's seen everywhere,
Okay. And you spoke about escape as well. Is it maybe also a way that maybe South Africans also deal with maybe sometimes a harsh reality, even though it's always celebratory? Do you think also maybe dance is therapeutic for us in a way?
Oh, yes, definitely. I think a lot of people use it as an escape because it's something that brings them joy. No matter what they're going through, they can use dance as therapy. So I think it definitely helps like to escape from your reality, whatever you're going through.
Awesome stuff. Now, tell me a bit about Amapiano music and dance challenges, right? Dance challenges have taken the world by storm. What do you think is the impact of these challenges on the music and dance scene in South Africa?
Because South Africa also, you're speaking to Angelo, to Machine, regarding the challenges and the stuff that's going around, it's basically just like also like another culture in like the dance, that is basically our way of showing, because South Africa started from Kwaito already and Spanzura.
Okay, yes.
The whole Amapiano scene is like a new genre. It's like a new birth, because we as South African, lost our own taste, because everything went to like all the other African countries, which is the same that's happening with Amapiano right now.
Yes.
It's just that right now we as South Africans and as South African TikTokers are trying to keep the movement here, but obviously it's going to end up going global, because once people hear about something good, they want to carry it on. And that is basically what's happening. In terms of that, but in terms of our culture within Amapiano and the challenges that's happening, basically, it's just basically of our ways as South Africans showing that we still own this thing, the same as Americans and the other Western countries, West African countries show that, the African moves are owned by them, and the hip hop moves are owned by like Americans or Europeans, It's the same, right?
We have our own thing too. We can be proud of this, right? And I love that you mentioned Kwaito music, and you mentioned, where the music comes from. Do you guys as dancers, and choreographers also look at the history of dance and try to actually, reference that into the work that you do today? Because you guys, you would be referred as to, the younger generation that's more focused on the up-tempo or more urban sounds that are there today.
Yeah. But I mean, like, either way, like, we still have to go back to our roots and the basics. The same as Amapiano, the genre itself. It comes from a mixture of all of that, the Kwaito, all of those old beats that used to be played. It's just now that the tempo is changed. And they try to, obviously, now put a log drum to all of it. Like, if you take old music, they all just, and you add a log drum on it. That's basically you creating Amapiano, and that's the only thing that's the difference about it. So the same with like us, like we just like basically put on like a basic log drum onto what we are doing right now.
Okay.
So it's not like we're going off of like what's trending right now. It's just that, especially us as versatile blenders, we have to know. Because if we have to teach other people, you can't just teach a person, this is Kwaito, this is Amapiano. They have to know, where does this thing come from? How did it develop? Why is it a dance? So yeah.
And talking about the log drum, I know it knocks and you kind of feel it in your heart, feel it in your spine. Does that also have an influence on the types of move that people make? Because I've seen people like, knocking the air, at the same time when the log drum goes on.
Yeah, definitely. There's a big impact. That's our way of showing unity,
Okay.
It's the same way of a whole crowd would be saying, we will rock you together. Our way of doing that is by all hitting the log drum at the same time.
So you'll be making a certain move when the log drum hits at the same time to show that unison, to show the synchronicity.
Yes, sir.
And tell me a bit about this robot dance, this robotic element to dance. We used to think this was old school and, it passed with the retro days, but, it's back and people are using it in hip hop, because I know you guys also kill it with hip hop dances as well. But even on Amapiano, which is very surprising, as you say, the tempo is slower, but somehow you guys can fit in those robotic synergies. How do you guys do that?
Well, right now you're speaking to Minnie.
Hey, Minnie, how you doing, fam?
I'm good, and you, bro?
Salute. Salute
soft. Well, basically, it's the same thing, but we incorporating it on Amapiano.
Okay.
Yeah. So now there's a dance style you just mentioned right now, Roboto. It came up, by a guy named, what's his name, King from Durban.
Oh, from Durban. Shout out to all my Durban
God,
people.
He would kill me. Yeah, he came up with the whole style.
Okay.
Roboto, and it fits perfectly on this new style. And then Robot Boy just took it to the global stage and all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically that's basically it. Yeah.
I like that you guys are still keeping those moves, and those robot moves have a nostalgia to them, but they kind of add another dimension to the humanity. It's like we're some machine humans at the same time, and you guys do it so well with the dance. I like it.
Yeah, this just adding flavor, to the Amapiano style, because now since we are like hip hop dancers, we also trying to keep ourselves like into the game, like our original selves into the game.
Stay current.
Stay current. As much as we want to be part of the new wave, part of the Amapiano styles, we also want to remain ourselves as much as possible. That's why we incorporate the hip hop styles also into the Amapiano to create that new flavor. Hence the name Versatile Blenders.
Okay, I love that. I love the versatility and I love the blending as well, and I love the emphasis on that. It actually sounds cool. Now, my studio producer, Jay Howboy, has a question, right? Talking about hip hop and you guys being from hip hop but also working on piano. I know a lot of artists have actually moved, even vocal artists, from being just hip hop artists to also being Amapiano artists. What do you think is the influence of hip hop on Amapiano, especially talking about fashion, style, mswengo and all that?
Hello, you're speaking to Ratanang.
Hey, right Ratanang, how you doing, fam? This is the manager of the team, right?
Yeah.
I like that. Hey, leader, how you doing?
No, there's no leader here. You all
okay.
All together here.
Okay.
There's no top dog. We are all top dogs.
You're
together.
all top. I like that.
Yeah. So I think just to answer the question in terms of the influence that maybe hip hop artists get to kind of go into another style, which is Amapiano.
Yeah.
I would say it's not really like, it's not forced, but it's out of feeling and also out of okay, cool. Because at the end of the day, it's also even us as dancers, we also have it, which is what Minnie said. You all have your own style, but then you also have to adapt to what's currently happening.
Okay.
And with a lot of people, adapting is not necessarily changing your style. Other artists going to Amapiano, it's maybe them finding another route of how they can actually maybe rap. Because it's easy. Like we also saw it with Costa a lot of the times. And Costa actually took a Yano song and he rapped on a Yano song. And that's something that's changed the game, because now people are like, oh snap, I can actually rap. So for me, it's all about it's not about changing the style, but it's about adapting. That's just I think what I would say.
I like that explanation. And we're going to talk about you guys working with Costa as well, because he was really a big game changer. But before that, let me ask this question. Do you guys feel, or do you guys really know about the beef that exists between hip hop and Amapiano? And is the beef real? Is it even there? You know what I mean? Because sometimes people have said, he's sold out. He's now doing Yanos. He's no longer dropping bars. He's repeating lines. What you guys think about the rumored beef that exists between hip hop and Amapiano?
Honestly, actually, we as Subliners, we don't like getting involved in like industry drama, but just for the question's sake, what I'm gonna speak for myself, because I don't want my team to get in unnecessary trouble.
Speak for yourself, bro.
It's basically just the thing of like everyone wants to be at the top. Everyone wants to be on the top, and it's like a jealousy thing, man.
Okay.
If we are seeing like Gang of Spantula guys winning every competition, like blowing up, and we basically almost doing the same thing, just in a different way. We just doing it in hip hop. We obviously gonna end up feeling like, yo man, what are we doing wrong that they not doing? And also like music in the clubs, like DJs are gonna go with what's current. If hip hop is slacking right now, they're gonna play Amapiano. And we see it all over the world where people are like jumping to EDM and like house music. Because that's what keeps the people rocking.
Okay.
Other genres like hip hop, or let me make if you brought country music here, like none of us would bump that in the club, you know.
Yeah.
If you're gonna take like country music to where it came from, man, and we took Amapiano to where they are, they also gonna listen to our music and be like, what the hell is this, you know? So it's basically just a thing of what people are interested in, you know, and some cats just don't understand that, people are more interested in this than that, you know. So them creating this whole beef, for me, it's really unnecessary. It's just
right?
the thing of you can't fight each other. Rather fight what's happening around it,
fight in your
the
craft.
system, or
Use
just
your
find
craft.
a solution to it. Like, okay, how can we work together? If we look at going back to Costa, if we look at Costa, the reason why he was rapping on Amapiano was basically to say hip hop and Amapiano can work together, but I mean, not everyone's going to see the vision like that. Yeah, like even Amapiano guys, they rap on their own songs. It's just because it's in vernac, no one's going to say like, these guys are rapping, you know. We've heard it like on a lot of songs where these guys are trying to rap.
I hear you, and you're making a valid point. And tell me about dancers. Is there beef or jealousy also between dancers in terms of, you know, who has the best move, who catches quicker,
man,
or who's bringing up the latest styles?
Like, and I think like if you had to like ask all of us individually, we'd have like gang to say, because dude, especially for us as versatile blenders, you know, I'm just going to be blunt with it. We honestly feel like we're very much hated, especially in the dance industry.
Wow.
That's why we're trying to, like, most of the things we do, or gigs we do, or work we do, we don't surround ourselves like with what happens in dance industry.
So you get banter from other dancers and crews and other crews?
Hey man, they won't say it to our face, you know,
but you feel the energy.
But, you know, you see, you feel the energies, and you can see it in the room that no man, this like we are the least favorites, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, like we always keep that thing of no matter who treats you how, and treat them with kindness, you know. Because
I like that.
I mean, like their beef is not our beef. No, we always try to spread love and positivity. So
now you guys have good minds. I guess it's all that moving as well. You know, the more you dance and exercise, your brain works well too. Now tell me a bit about Costa Teach, right? RIP to Costa and condolences to the rest of the Costa Teach gang. I know you guys been working a lot with him, and tell me a bit about, you know, working with Costa Teach, and how did being part of the Teach gang impact your careers as dancers?
Okay, so I will speak on the behalf, because I was his lead choreographer and lead dancer out of the team.
Say it again, bro. Say it again. Say that
again. I was Costa's lead dancer and dance choreographer. For the time he was alive.
Super proud of you, man.
I'll give to Ratanang and the other guys regarding like versatile blenders, how he impacted. But Costa basically, like, after he saw me, we did a lot of work, crazy work together, and throughout this time of being in a relationship with him, he ended up being a judge on Dance Duma, and that's how we saw versatile blenders. And that way, after we came second in the competition, I had approached him after and really asked him, like, yo man, like, you can see this vision, like, of this team. We're really not trying to keep it on the show. You know, and he was kind of like feeling very bad that, you know, like we lost because of our potential, you know. But regarding versatile blenders as well, he had a very, 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 very big impact on us as a team, especially with the business itself, you know. When we used to like roll around with him, it was always like we used to take like notes and advice.
You learn a lot.
And I always used to like sit in a lot of their meetings and hear what they talk about, and I'll bring it back to the team and say, yo, I think, you know, it wasn't really like the blueprint, but it was literally like things you pick up and you're like, you know, but I think this would work for the team, you know, and so far it has worked. You know, he has had like a lot of other impacts in terms of like growing the crew image wise. And I think one of the other guys would like to
No, I like that. And I like that you mentioned that he didn't exclude you at the table. You know, he actually involved you where it also matters, you know, in the business, you know, where you can learn a lot. So, yeah, thanks for sharing that, man.
Yeah, even just speaking to Rata again.
Yeah,
like,
Rata.
From my end, I'll just speak in behalf, I think, a little bit of the team as well.
Yeah.
For me, I met Costa, I think, through the studio I used to be in, and then I started working with Costa because of Angelo.
Okay,
so
shout out to Angelo.
Yeah, that was the first time actually working with Costa and all of that. And then as a team, I think a lot of the times we all learned from Costa on set. Because we didn't really get time to spend with Costa like at the house, but on set, all of us learned a lot from him. Like something as small as like you don't have to dance too hard, just dance smart. You know, you have to like for example, he will tell us there's a difference between choreography for competition and choreography for music video. Because I remember for Superstar, what happened is we were prepared. Like, we're gonna shoot this thing. We are ready. And then we got to the set, and we got there. It was a whole different song. We thought we were shooting a song with Diamond Platinum. I forgot what song it was. I think it was Fresh. Yeah, we thought we were shooting Fresh. That's what we all thought. So we got there, like, we're gonna put this routine here so we can move it out the way. And then Costa said, "Why are you guys playing this song?" We're like, "Is this not the song we're doing?" He's like, "Nah." Then he gave us a song on the spot. We started
had to come up with something.
Yeah, and then he started literally kind of guiding us. I think that was like the first time he was kind of like showing us how to do things. Like he just went to Andrew and said, "Yo, I want some footwork, nothing difficult, but something like this." And then what do we do? Just he kept on coming just to check, you know, to make sure that we are doing, you know, we're doing what he'd like us to do. And also, one thing about him, he gave us freedom to kind of be ourselves.
Okay.
You know, he, like as Angelo said, he gave us, like, besides him being a part of our lives, he kind of was like a mentor to us.
Oh, right.
Even if we didn't speak to him as much, but just being in his space. Like, you can even just be in the same kitchen with him and you can just talk about a spoon. You'll be like, yo, this guy talks about spoons like this.
In a cool way.
Like, it's just those small things that really made us kind of get closer to him and understand how we can grow as a team and how we should think as well. But I think let me just hand it to someone else just to kind of add a little bit more.
Yeah. Let's hear more about him. Yeah, shout out to Costa Teach. R.I.P. to Costa, man. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah,
come up, sis.
Just about Costa more.
Yeah.
Like, you're speaking to Jihad, by the way.
Hey, Jihad, how you doing, fam?
I'm good and you, fam.
Salute.
So, like, the first music video that we did with Costa was Superstar.
Okay.
And I was so fresh to the crew in Piano. I wasn't an Piano dancer. I was a hip hop dancer.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I was a hip hop dancer through and through. So then we had to make Piano choreo on the spot.
Oh.
Yeah. And that day I was flopping hard shit. Flop.
Did.
But I pushed through.
Yeah.
I did the choreo, and then at the next music video, I met Costa.
Okay.
It was the Acorn one. I was in his tent, and then we were eating muesli. That muesli was fufu. It was not nice. So me and Costa was we were in his tent waiting for syrup. So as we're waiting for the syrup, he's like, "Hey, yo, bro, I see you pushing him. I see you. Just keep pushing, my guy." And I was like, yes. But unfortunately, I really wanted to prove myself a bit more to Costa.
Yeah.
If he was there, it would be great. But yeah, shout out to Costa, man.
Yeah, salute, man. And I'm glad that you tried your best. You know, there's a first time for everything. It's unfortunate it had to be on set. Yeah. No, amazing stuff. I hear a lot about his good heart, you know, about his sense of humor, you know, about his human side, you know what I mean? So, I also love his skills, you know, from the vocals, you know, to actually working through with African languages and including some Venek punchlines. That's really killer. And a big shout out to Costa, man. And how are you guys keeping Costa Teacher's legacy alive through your work? Could you talk about that for a minute?
Hey, yo, what's up, man? You're talking to Chino.
Hey, Chino. How you doing, man? You've been quiet, Chino.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, man. This one's for you. Yeah.
So how we've been keeping it up is we've been doing gigs and just trying to like put him out there.
Okay.
Like, more than we used to, or let me just say, as usual.
as like what we always used to do, like spread the Teach Gang hashtags, like his songs. We use his songs in our mixes and all these things. So we're trying to rep his set wherever we go, and not because we're just trying to cloud surf, but because he was really close to us, you know.
Yeah, you guys are right for it. Yeah, man, most definitely. I understand. And I like that. Okay. And what's the reception like? Because I attended a show where you guys were performing in Pretoria at a restaurant called Culture. That was very awesome. And you guys were going, hi, Costa. Costa. Hi. I really love that. And the crowd really enjoyed that. Maybe tell me a bit about, you know, that performance in Pretoria. And what do you guys know about Pretoria? Is it a place you frequent?
Can we repeat the last?
Tell us about Pretoria and your performances at the Culture Restaurant in Pretoria, and you know what you guys love about Pretoria, and maybe you know anything about that performance in particular.
I'll just speak a little bit. So I think the first thing that we noticed is the crowd, right? Because that's something that we observe a lot. So we get to a place, we observe the crowd.
I like that.
Number one, if you see, okay, cool, there isn't people, or the energies are a little bit, you know, tricky. You're like, okay, cool, now we have to see in terms of how we're going to give energy. But something that we've all spoke about as a team is it doesn't really matter how the crowd reacts, but all that matters is how we react, if that makes sense, in terms of with the sets.
I like
so
that.
One thing that we always took is we always know, even if there's 2 people there, we'll perform like there's 2,000 and 55,000 people sitting.
Yeah, you give that energy,
you know, and you know, with that specific set on that day, I don't know if you noticed, but the guy was hosting, they actually tried bringing people inside the venue because the people were sitting outside. He's like, yo, can you guys come inside? Yo, can you guys pull up? You guys are not ready. Then people are just like, dude,
all the smokers.
People even said no. And all we said to him, I think Chino said to him, yo, bro, just press start. Just press start. And then as soon as he pressed start, the crowd kind of heard the song. They heard they're like, oh snap, okay, it's about to go down. And that's also one of the reasons why, even within our sets, when Angelo makes the sets, as a team we discuss in terms of what songs can we use that will make sure that if you hear it from, we can be there by the corner, but when you hear that song, it must make you look, even if it's just a turn. Then the rest of the songs should bring you closer. But the end of the song should be a part of the performance. Because I don't know if you've noticed, even towards the end, the crowd kept on saying, hi, Costa.
Yeah, they caught on.
Costa, hi. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of, for us, we make sure that we put our sets in a way that it doesn't matter where we are, but we still give the same energy. And even when we perform, because we have performed with Costa as well, so we kind of know he was big on energy. He's like, yo, guys, kill it, but always make sure you guys have energy, you know, make sure you have energy. And because of all of those things that he taught us, for us, whenever we perform, we see him on stage with us as well. That's how we give it our all.
I love that. I love that. So he's always with you guys. Yes.
Even if, one thing I'll also say this, I don't know if the team will also add on, but for us, it doesn't necessarily need to be a Costa Titch song. But every time we get a chance to be on stage, we'll represent Titch Gang, if that makes sense. Because for us, representing Titch Gang is not running with the song. It's not doing hashtags. It's not, you know, for us it's different. Like representing Titch Gang is the heart. Because the heart that Costa had is spread love and positivity.
And
that's what we also live by. We also live by always spread love and positivity. And that's why we always say to people, versatile blenders to the world. You know,
versatile blenders
to the world. We live to
inspire
and we inspire to live. So that's what we live by as versatile blenders, because Costa taught us that. And we learned that through Angelo, actually. Angelo brought that to the team. You know, okay, cool. This is how we're going to run with it, you know. So, yeah, I don't know if I answered the question.
You did. Shout out to Costa, shout out to Angelo, man, and shout out to you guys. I love the synergy, you know. I know it's not easy to collaborate and cooperate, but you guys, you know, after all this time and working together, seems to have found that pocket, you know, when you're in the pocket and you know that all of you together are representing this one unit and keeping Costa's legacy alive and that torch burning is very admirable, man. Salute to you guys,
Thank you so much, man.
I have a question from one of our listeners, Tepiso in Soweto, and Tepiso is like, can you speak on the importance of diversity and inclusivity in the dance community? Man, it rhymes. Diversity and exclusivity in the dance community.
Yeah, you're speaking to Minnie again.
Hey, Minnie.
Are we? So what I'll say is that the importance of diversity in the dance community, it's very much important, because now if you stick on doing one thing, it's really gonna make you
monotonous.
Really
Yeah.
stagnant.
Yeah.
You know, you won't go far in the craft that you want to master.
Okay.
Or you won't go far in the dance industry, to say. You feel me? So now putting the exclusive part into it, it makes you really unique, and it makes you really stand out from everybody else.
Okay.
You feel me? Now you're becoming the yellow energy, the golden light.
I like that. The yellow energy, right?
Exactly,
Okay.
the yellow the energy. So now, what New Edison likes to say, he says the color of my energy is yellow. It makes you stand out as the sun.
It's golden,
exactly.
man.
So
I
now,
love
if
that.
you are exclusive,
Yeah.
it really makes you stand out from everybody else.
Okay.
You feel me? So now, us being a very diverse crew,
Yeah.
it makes us very exclusive, because all of us here are very exclusive in our own aspects.
In your own
For me,
unique
not only in
ways.
dancing, but also our personalities. Also, they add up into what we want to be, as a company, not as a dance crew, because we don't see ourselves as a dance crew.
And maybe this leads.
Angelo wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angelo wants to add on.
Yeah, Angelo, come through, bro.
So yeah, like for instance, if we like look at Versatile Blenders itself, one of our members here, he did say like he's not really a piano dancer, but because he took the time to say, you know what, I'm gonna learn the style. It's already him taking a step to say I have to learn something else outside of what, because like all of us here are like amazing hip hop dancers.
Okay.
You know, but
Okay.
I mean, if you had to tell us now, dance bourgeois and not amapiano, we're gonna end up doing amapiano moves, because I mean, we don't really know like most of what's supposed to happen in bourgeois.
Yeah.
You know, and that way is us basically like teaching ourselves more things. Even like for Tepiso, if you're gonna really wanna like learn other styles, take the risk to go to all workshops. It doesn't, even if it's contempt, ballet, a very uncomfortable style.
Okay.
You must.
Okay.
You know, you have no choice but to do it, because if you want to make it in this industry, you have to learn everything. You have to. Like, you have no choice. But if you're gonna stay as bourgeois dancer, those are the only gigs you're gonna get. If you're gonna say I'm a piano dancer, that's the only gigs you're gonna get. You know, what if tomorrow they say, yo, we want 10 hip-hop dancers. Now you only know my piano. Clang, clang. Doors are closed.
Nice.
You know?
I love that
so
advice.
Basically, that's.
Yeah, Angelo, I see why you're so wonderful, man. And Sepi, so there you have it. You know, you need to actually learn more and come out of your comfort zone, get out of the box, and keep on exploring, you know, so you can get better and better and better. And I am giving you guys a homework to work on those bourgeois moves, okay?
Yeah. We got you.
Yeah, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Now, what has been your favorite performance or dance routine that you have done so far?
I think everyone will have a say. I'll just give it to Zena first.
For me personally, and I know that the team also like really loved this one. It was the one that we did with Kanisa at the shutdown.
Oh, the shutdown.
So that experience for us, like, it was a really like heartwarming experience, especially even just working with Kanisa, like the whole process of it. Like, it wasn't even just that moment at the end, it was the whole journey that led up to that moment. Everything just felt so cohesive and like natural, and like that's what showed on stage. It was literally just us having fun and doing what we love and making people happy and like inspiring them while inspiring each other and ourselves at the same time.
Wow.
So,
I like that. Anybody else would like to share, you know, maybe on the same moment or on a different moment?
We got Katiso here as well.
Yeah, Katiso, what's up?
Hi.
Hey, Katiso.
Good. For me, my favorite.
Yeah,
that was a very difficult question. But I would say our school performances, because just that energy, just the light that we see in those students when we perform, like when we get on stage, they're already and we're like, oh my gosh, these people know us.
Yeah, they love it.
But yeah, even like because at the end of our set, we do this thing where we include them because we're very about the community and about the kids and inspiring the youth.
Okay.
So when you see them like come up with those smiles, when they tell us that we're inspiring them and showing them that there is a career in this path, it's like very fulfilling for us as a team. Yeah.
I love that. And thank you for sharing that. I saw one of your performances on social media and all the kids were in purple powder. You know, everybody was just purple and everybody was just having fun. I really enjoyed watching that.
Yeah. There's another one that I want to include.
Yes, please.
Is when we did World of Dance.
Okay, that's big.
In Cape Town.
Yeah.
Even though I fell. That's what I fell.
You didn't break a bone?
We still came 6th place. You know, it was like for me, it was the first time seeing how very driven and hardworking this team is towards something. You know, like we spent a week, right? I think we spent 4 or 5 days in Cape Town as a team.
Wow. Yeah, getting ready.
Out of our own pockets, traveling to Cape Town, accommodation, everything that for that time was paid for out of our own. And it was really, really fulfilling to see, you know what, besides just the performance, like the process towards the performance was just like, man, this team really, really, really loves this thing. You know, it's very hard to find a couple of individuals coming together and, you know, pushing that one thing to say, you know what, like everyone was focused. Everyone was like, we want to win this thing, you know. Even though I was telling the guys like, hey man, I have doubts, man. These guys were the ones always telling me like, no, we're getting that first place, we're getting that second place, we're getting
positive.
That first place. Especially Jihad. Jihad was on it. Jihad was on it hard.
Shout out to Jihad. And
that is one of the highlights, because after that whole fall and the whole chaos that happened, you know, we were sitting together as a team and we still had hope. You know what, it doesn't matter. We performed that World of Dance.
We were there. I'm proud of you guys, man.
There we came 6th, bruh, out of crews that were doing insane things, you know.
That's amazing still. And maybe that's your lucky number, who knows?
Because sir.
I could talk to you guys, you know, for the whole evening, but, you know, unfortunately we don't have all the time, you know, but I still have 2 more questions before the end of the interview. Maybe each of you could, or one of you could answer the question each. Can you share any upcoming projects or collaborations that you have in the works coming through?
Okay, cool. So in terms of with projects we have in store at the moment, we're currently working with Kanyisa on some stuff as well. So we're planning on doing like a school tour all the way in Mpumalanga.
Okay. A lot of traveling.
Also want to start doing a tour as well with Buzi Lee.
Okay, with Buzi Lee from Pitor.
Yes. We're also about to plan a school tour in Cape Town as well.
Okay.
We also, I know Angelo also has some stuff that he's planning on doing as well within the crew as well. So I think if you can just share some of the stuff as well.
Yeah, please share.
So we do have in the works some collaborations with Play, and for June or July we're planning like a Versatile Blenders dance competition.
Okay.
Which will be in Cape Town. And then there are a lot of crazy things. They just gang.
You guys are busy. Like I love that.
If we have to show you the schedule, it's like,
the schedule is busy, packed.
This Friday.
Yeah,
this Friday coming up.
Okay.
In Germiston. Yeah.
Nice stuff. I'm happy you guys are busy, and I'm happy you guys are pushing. You know what I mean? It's been so lovely having you on the show. And you guys just keep on dancing your way through to the top. You know, I got faith and I got a lot of belief in you guys. Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Before I let you go, do you guys have any shout outs that you'd like to mention? You know, some people that you care about at this point in time?
Hey, man, I just want to say, this is Chino.
Yeah,
I just want to give a special shout out to my mom and my little brother. I love you guys. to the world and my girlfriend.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Chino is taking it.
It's Tiad.
Yeah, G.
Shout out to my mom.
Yep.
That's about it.
Oh my gosh, the mother is the only important person in the world. Shout out to you, Jihad. Anybody else?
Oh, wait, this is Mini.
Hey,
I just want to
Mini.
say shout out to the fans, the people that love us, the
big up
people
the
that put us
fans.
up there.
Yeah.
I just want to say shout out to Teach Gang for always being there.
Teach Gang
for us.
forever.
Just want to say shout out to Kanyisa. Just want to say shout out to Costa.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Costa, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Yeah, man, you're talking to Kat.
Hey,
Katiso.
Katiso.
I want to say shout out to everyone that has a good heart for us. Like, we do need
heart.
that type of energy, especially in this industry. So, shout out.
I like that. I like that. To all the good-hearted people out there supporting Versatile Blenders, man. Anybody else?
So for me, I'd like to say shout out to my team, man. Shout out to my team, because for them, they're not just a team, but they're a family. So I really want to say shout out to the Versatile Blenders. Like, you guys mean a lot to me.
Shout out, man. Whoop, whoop. Hey.
Yeah.
Hello.
I just also want to give a very special shout out to those who are supporting us, because especially right now, it's really difficult to find that genuinity from people around, and it's something we really need,
Need that.
because that's what we do. We spread love and positivity, and we're all about the love. So getting that back just means the world to us.
It means the world.
Shout out to my mom, my dad, and my brother. Yes, all the family.
Yeah, man, all the fam. And you guys do get support from family, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Our families are very supportive, and I think that's also what keeps us going.
Yeah. That's why you guys have a strong family. Versatile Blenders is a strong family.
Exactly.
Because,
if your foundation is strong, then
your wall is going to stand.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. And lastly, where can our listeners find your lovely, amazing, stunning dance videos online? And what are your social media handles as a group and maybe individually?
Okay, so as a collective, you can find us on TikTok and Instagram at Versatile Blenders. So that's versatile.blenders. And if you would like to, .blenders. And if you want to email us, you can email us at versatile.blendersentertainment.com.
Okay. versatile.blendersentertainment.com.
Yo.
Okay.
No, sorry. versatile.blendersentertainment at gmail.com.
Oh, at gmail.com. Yes.
Yeah.
So bookings and stuff can come through there.
Can come through that, yeah.
Okay.
And then, so in terms of our IGs, my Instagram is creative rata. That's creative_rata. My TikTok is the same as well, creative_rata.
All right. Yes. We'll definitely follow you here.
My TikTok and Instagram is it's.katsy with a K.mc.
Yeah. All right. We'll follow you up, definitely. Yes.
And mine is at its_mini. That's mini with a double I and a double N with the Y at the end.
Okay, Mini. I will follow you up.
Yeah. And mine is Chia Jude. On everything.
Okay, on everything. I like that, Gia.
Ayo.
Salute.
Mine on Instagram is create_and_weight _Tino.
Say it again. Create_Tino, right?
Create_and_Tino. Yes.
Okay.
And on my TikTok, it's IvoryJ607.
IvoryJ607. Okay. Cool. Katiso?
Yeah, man. No, Katiso
said it. Okay.
Yeah.
Chino?
Mine, Angelo.
Yeah.
250 Machine.
Okay.
On Instagram and the Real 250 Goat on TikTok.
Salute. Yo, it's been so lovely, man, talking to you guys. Shout out to the Versatile Blenders. Shout out to Teach Gang. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us tonight and sharing your insights and experiences with us. It was fascinating to hear about your journey as a South African dance group. And yeah, we're excited to see what you guys have in store for the future.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Salute. Let's stay in touch, and we will talk again very soon, right?
Yes, definitely.
Salute, ay Costa. Ay.
Much love.
Salute. Yes, dear listener, be sure to follow the Versatile Blenders on all their social media platforms and check out their latest dance videos from Amapiano to hip hop. This talented group never fails to deliver great performances that will get you moving. Thank you again, Versatile Blenders. Yeah, man, thank you guys for being incredible guests and for sharing your passion for dance with us. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors and look forward to seeing more amazing dance moves from you guys very, very soon. And I must say, this has been one of our most exciting interviews because we had the whole crew, talking to us, individually and talking together as a group. And I can tell that, Versatile Blenders are really one family. Right after this, I'm going to play you a song called Suke Bunde Ni. Yeah, man, I'll let you know who's on the song. Big song indeed. And thank you for staying tuned to the Piano Capital with DJ Mojelo and J Howboy right here on Black Culture Radio.